You're listening to the Meant to Offend podcast.
Hey! Yo! What's up, everybody? It's Meant to Offend. I'm Joe Cronin. Meant to Offend. You pay for this podcast because you're a fucking idiot. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. You guys are not idiots. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. No, we're not. We're all idiots living in this world. I hope you're feeling good today. I hope you grabbed your Dunkin' Donuts out there. If you guys are, I hope a lot of you guys are waking up. Whether you're just going to work now or you're getting home from work, I hope you're, sipping on your Dunkin' Donuts. If you're gay, I hope you're sipping on your Starbucks or whatever. Whatever you are, I hope you're drinking something, having a good time. Maybe water is a better idea for some of you people. I know that it's definitely a better choice for many people. People drink coffee, then they shit all over the place. That's never fun. You're like, oh, it sounds like a good idea at first. You're thirsty, and you're like, oh, coffee, yeah. And then, Donald Trump, he tweeted out about the Lakers. Look at that. I mean, I'm pissed off. I'm a Celtics fan, so fuck the Lakers. Somebody's like, oh, you salty. Yeah, no shit. I hate the Lakers, you dickhead. If the Celtics won, the Lakers fans would shit on the Celtics. Well, they did it for Kobe. I don't give a fuck what they did it for. They did it for themselves. Nobody did it for Kobe, you fucking idiot. They would have won or they wouldn't have won. Fucking, you know who did it for Kobe? God. God did it for Kobe. Let me get you out of here before COVID, man. You and your daughter seem like good people. Obviously, Kobe's wife sucks because she's still here. But God was like, you know what, Kobe? We're going to do you a favor. We see this shit coming here to America. Fucking you and your daughter live good lives, great basketball players. You're going to have a good time. We're going to just take you right now. Come up here. We need a couple of basketball players in heaven. We really just wanted Kobe. God really just wanted Kobe. That's the thing. But fucking he couldn't, they had to be, we got this whole new fucking, woke agenda and everything going on, and God was like, yo, I need Kobe up here to play basketball in heaven, and then fucking like Peter or St. Peter or whatever the fucking cocksucker's name is, he was like, well, we gotta have a female too. And then God was like, fuck, all right, I gotta take a female too. Well, fuck it, I'll take his daughter, because the WNBA players right now, they all suck ass. The only thing they're good at doing is scissoring each other and clam baking their pussies. So he was like, all right, well, let's take this fucking girl, because she's probably better than all the WNBA players, and we'll just take. It's a compromise. God was compromising, which we all do. We all are doing now, in this COVID shit. We're all fucking doing it. But now I lost the fucking tweet that I just saw. God damn it! So there's my opinion on the Lakers. I'm not going to talk much about it because I'm a Celtics fan. I'm barely a basketball fan anymore, anyway. But now the Lakers and Celtics are tied for the most NBA championships. And, which sucks because, Red Sox aren't going to catch the Yankees. The Bruins aren't going to catch the Canadiens. The Patriots are all we have. And, the Patriots are tied with the Steelers, right? So now we have two teams tied. But we have no teams who are just the number one. Now what am I, Famous B saying every 5 seconds? Fuck, man. Dude, did you guys hear out of nowhere last week when Famous B said like 700 times? Dude, the people in the chat were so triggered. They were ready to kill this man. Even the people who knew he was famous. They were like, fucking, no wonder Lucha Underground went to hell and they closed down. Because talent like this who say every 30 fucking words are assholes. And other people were raging about who is this third guy. They didn't even know who Famous B was. And he said, 900 times, and he just really pissed everybody off. And I thought that was hilarious. But apparently the Trump tweet that I was just going to talk about is about the Lakers. Oh, yeah, here it is. Viewership for the NBA Finals crashed nearly 70%, beaten by a random Sunday night football game. Wow. Well, first of all, nobody cares about the NBA. Second of all, the NBA is all bullshit. They put the same, top players on every team, and then they obviously are going to win. Right? Aren't all the best players in the league on the Lakers and the Heat? And those two guys are the ones that made it to the finals? Wow, I'm shocked. In basketball, that's how it works. Hockey is way better. Hockey is one of the best sports because you could load your team with all the best players ever, and the best goalie, and you would still have to kind of be able to have some kind of chemistry come together to beat everybody and make it to the Stanley Cup championship. You know what I'm saying? You could be the number one team and you're not guaranteed shit. But in basketball, you look at it on paper, and then you get halfway through the season, and you just look at the paper again, and you go, yep, it's probably these 4 teams. No doubt about it, these 4 teams make it. You could predict that more than any other sport. You can predict that. Probably football, number 2, and then baseball, and then hockey. Hockey is the best sport for that reason. It's like fucking Diablo and other, ARPG games like that, where, you know what I mean, in some games you know what the build is, no matter what. Hey, the bottom line is I got to find this gear, and then I have the perfect character. And that's boring. It's okay, great. But then there's games where, there's wicked rare stuff that drops, and there's no guarantee you're going to find it. And when you do find it, you have this different build, nobody else. It's just whatever. You get the fucking point. Anyway, I'm a loser. But, yeah, so congratulations, Lakers fans. You fucking idiots. Your fucking state's collapsing, and soon you're going to be homeless, or people are going to, if you're white, people are going to kill you, and if you're a minority, you're going to be in a gang, and all the homeless people are going to be shitting on your front lawn, and there's going to be an earthquake that kills everybody, so fuck you. Last night on Saturday Night Live, good old friend Bill Burr, the guy that I grew up seeing down the street from me in a small comedy club a couple times, and in Boston. And then in New York, we would drive to the Bill Burr show. That's our guy. We know him. From here, from Canton. He went to the same mall that I went to, South Shore Plaza. Went to a lot of the same places as me. Joe Rogan as well, Newton Upper Falls, Massachusetts. It's weird that these two guys are have been some of the guys. These two guys have been shows that I've been listening to for a while now, but Bill Burr for many years, since 2000. And, it's kind of funny to me that they're some of the biggest comedians in the world right now, or biggest shows in the world. And it's they're both from right down the street from me, and I grew up also always liking them, so it's weird. It's bizarre that that's worked out. It's weird that also that I now make a living on YouTube. You know what I mean? I make this is my job, is YouTube and podcasting and all these type of things. And this is their job too now. Comedy is Bill Burr's job, and then sort of his secondary thing is podcasting. But anyway, he was on Saturday Night Live last night, and it was not his best stuff. But for Saturday Night Live, it was hilarious because Saturday Night Live has sucked so much dick for the last few years. The only time I watched Saturday Night Live was when Dave Chappelle came back not that long ago. I watched that, and then I watched the Jim Carrey impression of Biden. Even though Jim Carrey's a big SJW now himself, fucking idiot, but it was funny. And then Bill Burr was funny the other night. And that's the thing is, it wasn't Bill Burr's best stuff. It was a 7 out of 10 Bill Burr, but because he was on SNL, it felt like a 10 out of 10, okay? And since he can't really do the same thing, get away with the same stuff Dave Chappelle gets away with, he got as close as he could. And Dave Chappelle, and Bill Burr's episodes are super liked. They're like really well liked. You wouldn't know that on Twitter. On Twitter, you would think they were coming to cancel Bill Burr. But what I've realized is it's really only 5% of people. And if you look at the monologue on SNL from Bill Burr, it's like fucking 150,000 likes to like fucking 6,000 dislikes. So that tells you, like, you know, when somebody does something who's an SJW, right, and people don't like it, and you go to the thing, they call it review bombed, right? But really it's just people that are go, you know, I hate this. It's not review bombed. It got reviewed and it got shit on. It's not review bombed. It got shit on. That's what happens. Because all the people who hate Bill Burr are shitting on him too. But guess what? There's only like 6,000 of them. The Bill Burr monologue has 3,600,000 views on YouTube. And it's fucking got only 5,000 dislikes. It's got 130,000 likes. People fucking love it. And even his fans say, yeah, this ain't the best stuff he's done. But for Saturday Night Live, this is fucking great. You know? So it's just fucking awesome to see it. And to see him just destroy on Saturday Night Live. By the way, the skits he's involved in are funny too. Because he's always been really good at that. I don't know why he's not in more skit comedy. Because he's hilarious in skit comedy. You know what I mean? He was really good on Dave Chappelle. And like the racial draft and all that stuff. But yeah, if you look back, you know, Saturday Night Live, there are other videos that are only getting 100,000 views and, you know, 500,000 views. And, you know, Maya Rudolph doing the Kamala Harris thing last week, 4 days ago, only got 500,000 views. Dude, even the Jim Carrey, Joe Biden stuff that they put up only did 500,000 views. You know? Oh, well, I take it back because the debate got 23 million views with Jim Carrey and so that did really well. That killed it, actually. Did people like that one? People like that too. 457,000 likes. 60,000 dislikes. See, that got more of a ratio of dislikes than Bill Burr did. That's how much people like Bill Burr. So, like, it's important to remember when you read the Twitter comments and you see the check marks who are coming for Bill Burr to try to cancel him. By the way, married to a black woman, you fucking retards. But when you see the people coming at Bill Burr and coming for Bill Burr, you realize it's only a small group of sad, disgusting cunts. And they're mostly white women. They're mostly disgusting white pigs. That's what they are. Mostly. Not to hate on my own race, Dave Rose, you fucking flip-flopping fake faggot fuck. But the bottom line is, you know, it's fucking hating on your own race. All right? I keep it real on this show, man. I tell you what I think right from the bottom of my heart to the very end. And if you like these type of rant podcasts that I do, then you better fucking tell me so I can keep doing them. Otherwise, I just keep stopping it when I don't think anybody cares. So please tell me if you like this format. Please tell me. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Tell me, people, I put out a poll the other day. You people are sick as fuck, bro. People were actually asking for a goddamn, like, drama show or something like that. Like, where I just shit on people or something. I don't even know what that means. Like, I kind of just threw it in there as a joke to see, like, how many votes it would get. It got, like, some of the most votes. It's like, what are people, fucking trolls on this fucking channel? Like, what is this? Look at this. I said, yo, which types of shows would you like? More wrestling content. Well, 10 of you selected that. Shows like Off the Rails and Talk Spooky, like my co-hosts do for me. 20 of you selected that, so not bad. But in first place, tied for first place, was drama rants on people and being real as fuck. I mean, I guess that's what this is, right? So if this is what you were talking about, then we're good. But if you were like, nah, Joe, you need to cut up all your former co-hosts. You need to cut up people in the chat. You need to cut up people. You know, if that's what you mean, I don't fucking know if I can help you with that. That's what other people do, and they and those people do. You know, I don't sit around with 7 guys and talk about other guys because that's fucking gay, okay? I don't sit around with 7 guys talking about other guys and 5 other guys and 3 other guys and talk about guys that everybody's going to flip-flop on each other and fight with each other and record each other's recordings and phone numbers and call each other angry and then they like each other. Like, I'm not doing that type of deal, all right? I got shit to do, okay? If you want to be a fairy, you know, go ahead. You want to have the male views, like that stuff. I mean, maybe I'll do a little bit of it since you want it. I don't know. I don't even know. But this one I'm doing right now, if that's what you mean, I'm gold for this. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rant. I'm ready to do the podcast. Just keep backing me here, and we'll keep it going to the moon, man. And we're going to try to get more people over from the YouTubes. So that was number one, was please drama rants on people and being real as fuck. I guess that's what this is, though, so this is okay. Jake DeMarco and Joe podcast about anything. So you guys want me and Jake to have our weekly podcast. So I'm definitely doing that. Okay, guys, I'm promising you that right now. Once or twice a week, me and Jake are going to release a 40-minute to hour podcast where we talk about news and things going on, and you guys just really like us interacting, I guess. So that is awesome. That will happen. I promise you 100%. Shows like Final Frontier News. So that's really good. You guys like that. The conspiracy, the aliens. Some people asked about political stuff. We're not going to answer those questions. You know, Final Frontier is not about politics. It's more about conspiracies and aliens and interdimensional stuff and technologies and secrets of the whatever the fuck. That type of deal. So that's probably going to happen. You know, I'm gonna try to keep that going. If I can manage to work with Dave, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Then we got drama exposing people. I don't really care about that, but it came in 4th or 5th place, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. I'm surprised. I don't know. So I'm going through this thing. I don't know, more corrupted podcasts like podcasts. I don't know. So, like, that's up there. So I kind of get it. Bring back Daily Morning Madness episodes. They got like 7 views. That got like one of the worst votes. Wow. So a daily show, people didn't even care about that one. I mean, you could have selected all of these if you liked all of these, and only 7 people liked it. So if this is kind of like a Morning Madness thing. So if this ain't popular, then well, fuck me in the fucking ass. I mean, you know what I mean? So anyway, I want to do this show right now that I'm doing. So whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Patreon, you better go on this post of this show and comment, or I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? Do you want this? Do you want Meant to Offend? Okay, this is Meant to Offend podcast. This is I don't fucking know. Corrupted Nation, Meant to Offend, Joe Cronin. This is the show. All right. If you don't want it, then it's not gonna happen. Please let me know what you want. I'd love to hear it. I'm not really. I don't really know. I should have made it more clear what I meant in this, but maybe I'll redo it now that I got these votes. I can tally it up. It's 191 of you that voted, so there's still over 150 or something that didn't vote on Patreon, but almost 200 votes, which could have been done by the same 50 people, actually, to be honest. So I don't even know. I'd rather, well, After Dark, yeah, we're gonna do After Dark. That will always be something that comes here and then goes. People have spoken. Let me do Yeah, I mean, I think I fucking read everything here, for God's sake. I thought Bill Burr's monologue was hilarious. I can't believe that people got mad about it, dude. That's so funny.
Yeah, had a great time.
And now, the thing that will change everyone's mind.
With the asthma, I don't care. It's your decision. There's too many people. It's a dream come true. If you're that dumb and you want to kill your own family members, by all means do it. Stops you from reproducing. It's literally a dream come true. And speaking of dreams come true, did you see Rick Moranis got sucker punched on the Upper West Side? New York is back, baby! New York is back!
Yeah, yeah, they're back, brother. Hey, dude, if this was a white person on a black person, everybody would have jumped to that it was racism, and there'd be celebrities saying it's racist everywhere.
Then you just have to make sure you did another payment of at least 54 by November. And
Okay.
with that payment, I'll fill up on your statement when it goes out, okay?
Okay.
It won't go that further month past due. We'll watch for that to come in. Then if you have any questions in the meantime, just go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel. You have a good day.
Bye-bye. All right, so I was interrupted for the last 10 minutes because of credit card stuff. Sorry about that, everybody. Nothing like a reminder that you'll never make enough money to ever get out of hell. You know, anybody, you ever have that dream where you hit the lottery, you know, where you can cure all your problems? It's amazing. People go, oh, money doesn't cure it. Yeah, it does. It really does. It cures a lot of problems. Money cures a lot of problems, okay? Because if there was no such thing as, you know, if I was rich, I would do like a show either once a week or whenever I felt like it only, right? I would only do anything whenever I felt like it, and I would do a show once a week maybe for fun. And I would probably turn my whole life into just helping people. That's what I would do. And I would feel great about myself, and I'd be helping people. All my credit cards would be paid. Everything would be paid off. I'd own all this real estate. I would just, it would be, what a life that would be. So money doesn't cure whatever. Yeah, it does. All right? Let me tell you something. Because, man, I'm like $7,000 in credit card debt. I owe like $20-something thousand to the IRS, and I'm going to owe more this year again, like I did last year and the year before that. It's a never-ending hole that you can't dig yourself out of. And, you know, I was getting ahead of things a little bit, or getting back to normal, but now with the whole COVID thing, all the views are down, all the money is down, all the Patreon is down. And, you know, you go, you know, I remember running up that hill. I was running up that hill, and I was getting there, and then a fucking boulder ran me down the hill again. And you just, at some point you go, you know what, does my neighbor have a weapon? Because I'm going to break into his house and shoot myself in the dick. How about that? I'm going to kill myself. Marco's stunt, oh God, I can't even believe, someone just sent me this video. I'm going to flip out. Anyway, whatever. Bill Burr did a good job. What did he last say? Where the fuck were we before that critic guy called me?
And speaking of dreams come true, did you see Rick Moranis got sucker punched on the Upper West Side? New York is back, baby! New York is back!
Yeah, so like, remember when the homeless guy stabbed the black woman? The white homeless guy stabbed the black woman, and then it was like, you know, that stupid bitch from Batman, that fucking SJW, stupid asshole idiot, anorexic bitch. What's her name? I don't even fucking remember. The girl that played Catwoman in the last Batman, the white chick. And she's like, this is what's been going on! White people and racism! And I read the article, and I'm like, dude, it's a crazy homeless guy stabbed a black girl, but it had nothing to do with race. It was just a human who's a piece of shit stabbing another human. He'd stabbed several white people before this, too. Guess what? He's not in jail. You know why? Because your stupid SJW fucking dumbass fucking system of forgiving people. That's why, you stupid fucking cunt bitch. Okay? You stupid bitch. I want to rip your lips off and beat your pussy with them. Okay? You fucking asshole idiot. So this bitch made it all about race when it had nothing to do with race. And now Rick Moranis gets punched in the face by a black guy. And there's tons of videos of black guys just knocking out old white men and stuff like that. Just being like, it's the knockout game, or they're targeting white people because it's funny. Cause it's a racial thing. And so, like, listen, we don't know if this is a racial crime. We don't know why this black guy randomly punched Rick Moranis. We don't know why. So I'm not out there going, it's a racist crime, I know it. It probably is, though, right? Because why would he do it? But it could just be a crazy person who punched Rick Moranis. That could just be it. It could have been a black old guy, and this guy might have punched him too. It was just a fucking attack on somebody. We don't know if it was racial. Now, if we find out it was racial, now we can talk about it and be like, yo, this is a problem. This is what's been going on. You know what I mean? And if the homeless guy had stabbed her, maybe and said, like, you know, I did it because I hate black people, you know, then maybe we could have talked about that being racial. But the fact of the matter is, neither situation right now is racial, you know, that we know of. Right? The homeless guy just stabs people. He doesn't give a shit what color you are. He stabs people. This time he stabbed someone and they died. You know, and so hopefully finally now the dumb fucking people, listen, I hate Republicans. I hate Republicans. I hate left-wing Democrats now too. I hate you liberals. I hate everybody. I fucking hate everybody, bro. Maybe now these dumb left-wing sissy pantses will finally lock the guy up in jail or kill him like he belongs. But, whatever, you know, it's exciting at least to set these people free on the earth again, you know? Like, hey, he stabbed like 7 people over 10 years. Let him out again. Let's see. Eventually he'll get it, you know? And he finally got it, you know? Shaniqua got taken out, finally, by this guy. He stabbed 9 white people before that, but nobody cared. But now that he stabbed Shaniqua, it's a hate crime. Okay? But he stabs Karen in the throat 7 times, nobody cares. Okay? Fucking idiots. I hate that everybody's a Karen now, too. This coked up bitch who fucking threw that dog. By the way, this shows you, first of all, stereotypes are hilarious. I love them. They're funny. When they're jokes, they're hilarious. But stereotypes in real life aren't hilarious, right? Like people on Twitter who go, all white men, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's never good. That's always a scary thing. It's like, do you want to round people up like the Jews and kill them? Is that what you're saying? But like as a stereotype joke, it's funny, right? But as a real statement, it's not. Just like as a joke about black people hating dogs, it's funny to joke about black people not caring about animals or dogs. But like, this is a black guy who saved this dog's life. And so for anybody who really believed the stereotype that all black people just hate dogs and stuff like that and hate animals, it's like, no, dude, black people love dogs. Shitty people don't like dogs. And they're on the white, black, Asian, they're everywhere. Asian people eat dogs, white people beat and mutilate dogs, black people beat and mutilate dogs. It's just a human thing. It's not anything. But there's a stereotype with black people and dogs. I get it. It's kind of funny, but it's not true, really. You know what I mean? It's not like 100% true. It's just a stupid little stereotype. But this black guy saved this dog from this cracked out bitch, and I hate that people wrote Karen. She's not a fucking Karen. Karen. Carowin. Yeah, she's a Carowin. That's what it is. She ain't a Karen. She's a Carowin. That's what we call white bitches on heroin. A Carowin. That's the thing, is she's not a Karen. A Karen is somebody who's like, you put that back right now. I saw what you did. That's a Karen. This chick is not a Karen. Like, the chick that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, she's on like fucking bath salts, dude. She's on drugs and bath salts. She's not a Karen. She's a cunt on drugs. That's what she is. A cuntin. A cuntin Carowin. Cuntin Carowin is what she is. So calling her a Carowin pisses... Oh, my God. Well, see, I made up this name, and now I've got to go with it. But, yeah, she's a asshole. Anyway, I did a whole rant just now on Marco Stunt and wrestling, but I'm going to put it up exclusively on YouTube, on the wrestling channel, Joe Cronin Show, because many of you guys, I feel like, don't care about wrestling, and so I'm just going to skip the whole fucking thing. But the bottom line is they did some terrible, just mud show wrestling shit with Marco Stunt, and I hope that guy breaks his legs. Eva Marie is coming back to WWE. I hope she sucks every dick in the locker room. And I hope Marco Stunt, I hope Velveteen Dream mistakes Marco Stunt for a boy on Twitter, and they meet up, and Velveteen Dream chokes him and rapes him with his cock. And then we never find Marco Stunt again in wrestling because of it. Yelp is going to allow people to identify any restaurants if they're racist. So you can just go on Yelp and say somebody's racist, and then Yelp will be like, we flagged this restaurant for racism. Like, what the fuck is that, dude? That is weird as shit. So all the restaurants that are competing with each other are just going to call each other racist. Or they're going to send, like, people into the other restaurants that are, like, provocateurs, who are just going to, like, be, like, belligerent, and then they're going to get the people angry, and then by the time they get angry enough, they're going to turn their cameras on and be like, yo, why'd you call me an N-word? I didn't call you that. Well, why are you being racist to me? I don't know what you're talking about, until they get angry, and then they're like, see, look, John's mozzarella sticks are racist, and everybody in there wants to kill black people, and he said he'd fuck my family and send my daughter back to Africa. I didn't get that part on tape, but I did get the part on tape where he called me a cocksucker and a black piece of shit. And there's just going to be all this hate. This is what this shit breeds. I have no idea what the fuck is going on above me right now as I try to record this podcast. The fucking banging in my house and the fucking misery I hear upstairs right now. I have no idea what's going on, but you have to deal with it because I have to deal with it because I don't have a mansion because apparently that's what you need to do this shit. Oh, my God. I mean, I don't know. People are going to pick out things on the menu they think are racist. Like, they're going to go through the menus, and they're going to be like, oh, let me check this out. Oh, the Black Forest. What is that? What does that mean, the Black Forest? Oh, it's like it's a very dark bread with, mayo and jelly and cheese and lettuce. It's a sandwich we have called the Dark Forest or the Black Forest. It's one of our specialties. Oh, yeah, well, when I think of forests, I think of trees, which is where they hang black people who are black, and this is the Black Forest. Like, this is obviously a fucking racist sandwich. Like, there's just going to be all kinds of dumb shit that comes from this Yelp identifying racism. Are you serious, bro? Oh, my God, dude. You don't need to announce that. If there's a place that, for some reason, there's a situation of this, you know, people are going to call it out anyway in the reviews and be like, this is fucked up. Now you're just inviting it. You're inviting sniveling fake pieces of shit to, like, leave reviews, make YouTube videos, go there with cameras. Just, oh my God, dude, this social media, dude, this is going to just make it worse. You don't know how things work in life? Dude, Yelp should shoot themselves. This is a disservice to everybody. You already have reviews. You don't need to make a special announcement about, you know, oh, we're going to flag things as racist. Oh, that's what the shit's going to lead to. It's just people doing that. How do they not know this? How do they not know this? I don't understand. Supporter of a right-wing patriot rally shot dead after macing a TV security guard at Denver protest. The guy wasn't even a security guard, really, apparently. I don't know. He's now jailed after shooting a guy who pepper sprayed him. I don't know. Just more crazy shit. I saw it the other day, though. Every time a left-wing guy gets shot, they're like, oh my God, Nazis! Like, but when a right-wing person gets shot, they're like, they deserved it. And that's coming from the left, the people that are supposed to be the hippies, the love and peace and the smart, like the science, the love, the peace, the empathy. The left is full of none of it right now. It's fucking crazy. The right's never had it, but the left is full of none of it now either. In fact, the opposite. Just fucking crazy. Fuck everybody. We need to make a new party. I'm in the new party. I don't even know what that is. North Korea leader chokes up during speech, dressed in a gray suit. Kim Jong-un's voice crackled with emotion. At one point, he had to remove his glasses as he thanked troops for their sacrifice in responding to natural disasters and helping preventing the health crisis. What the fuck is going on there for him to actually be crying? Isn't he, like, doesn't shit and stuff?
진정 우리 인민들에게 터놓고 싶은 마음.
Oh my God. Dude, like every soldier's crying too. This guy could tell these soldiers to go murder children in a playground and they do it. I have told all of you that you will drink my semen every week for the rest of your lives. My tiny penis will be a symbol for the women's orgasm movement starting next week. If you bring me a dead COVID baby every week, I will feast upon it live on a Facebook IRL stream, only available in North Korea. Sorry, anyway, I don't know what that's about. Nor do I believe it anyway, because I don't believe the news when I can actually listen to when I can actually watch the video proof of what's going on. I still don't believe the news. They're so fucking fake and full of shit. I'm not going to believe what they tell me is being translated by this guy. For all I know, he just told everybody that he loves them, loves America, loves the world. Okay? And they would lie to me. But for all I know, he just said that I'm going to eat all of you this week, and it pains me to do so, but I'm going to have to eat all of you and your babies. And I also want to rape people. And he could be saying that. I don't know. You don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. Unless I know a fucking North Korean person who speaks North Korea sitting next to me to tell me what he's saying, I certainly don't believe the I keep wanting to say transactions. The translations, I don't believe the translations of Yahoo News, who are about as accurate for news as fucking a homeless man is accurate at making fucking financial decisions. Okay, because they told me that there's a real problem with only white men not washing their hands. Okay, Yahoo News is a fucking joke, and I hope one of their buildings catches fire with everybody inside, especially all the bloggers. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? By the way, Jay Swiss just upped his Patreon pledge from $2 to $5. Thank you to Jay Swiss, and a special thank you out there to Tony from Revere, where the fucking heroin needles wash up on the beach, and you have to wear steel-toed shoes to go in the water. Revere, crackhead town. Tony from Revere, $150 patron. Thank you to Tony. Garguts, I'm sorry we didn't get you on the show last night, and thank you guys for the support, Jay Swiss. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, Jay Swiss, for making me think of Swiss cheese every single time I read your name, but now going up to the $5 spot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cora says the NFL's handling of COVID compared to other sports. I don't know. I think they should have done a bubble thing in the NFL. You know, they are outside, though. The NBA Finals ratings collapse. I am Mix 24. Drop me that one. He's a beast. Yeah, I think the ratings collapsed because I kind of talked about this earlier. I think the two reasons are the players, despicable. Basketball sucks anyway at this point. And the third thing is because all the teams with the best players always win almost all the time. And it's fucking boring because of that. And I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a good day. Shout out to all of my friends and all the people that love me. Shout out to you and all the people that hate me. I hope you get fucking COVID in front of your family, and then you step on a heroin needle, and then you are left outside, and a guy with AIDS rapes you, and your life fucking is never the same again. Goodbye.
You are listening to the Meant to Offend podcast.
Exclusive content from The Joe Cronin Show on Patreon.